All right, Sherdog.com here with Jim Miller. So you're taking on Anthony Pettis. He's, former champion, multiple organizations. He's one of the best. Where does he rank in terms of the opponents that you've taken on in your life?
He's definitely up there. I'm trying to think. I fought a lot of guys that were on their way up. He's the second, I think, world number one that I fought, besides Gomi. He's definitely up there. He's crafty, he's dangerous, he's creative. But I think my style matches up pretty well with him.
With someone like him, with his athletic ability and his creativity, he always has a plan B, plan C, plan D. Are guys like that difficult to train for?
In my opinion, no. I mean, I approach pretty much every fight the same way, and I train to get myself better and to be the best that I can be inside the octagon on that given night. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And if I plan for something and he does something else, it's going to screw me up inside the octagon. So I just train to get myself better and be as sharp as I can be and in as good a shape as I can be. And Saturday night I'm planning on going in there and fighting my fight.
If your fight goes the way you want, is it you dominating him on the feet and striking with him, or just grinding him out against the cage on the ground and just grinding him into bits?
Well, he's most dangerous when he's on the outside throwing all those kicks. So I'm definitely looking to close the distance and beat him up and wear him down and take the wheels away.
The past couple of years, he has not been at his best. He had the 3-fight losing streak, and then he won, and then he just lost to Holloway. Some people think that he's past his prime. What do you think about this?
I'm not gonna judge him, man. It's only a couple fights in a rather short amount of time. He was a champion WC. He came over. He was a champ in the UFC. That's how I look at him. I don't know what was going on in his life, outside of fighting top competition. So, unfortunately, it's very unforgiving when you're wearing 4-ounce gloves. So, who knows? And I look across and I see the best guy that I could see. So that's just the way that I view my opponents, and that's the way that I view any of the other fighters here. I look at him for his legacy that he's built inside the octagon, and not where he is right now.
With recently, have you picked up on anything in film? He looks a little bit slower. Maybe he's not doing things he used to, or does he look the same to you?
I don't watch too much film. I've watched his fights. He's one of those guys that when he fights, I tune in. But I'm not a big film guy because I know myself that in a matter of weeks, in 8 weeks for training camp, if I get in an hour a week training one specific thing, that's 8 hours. It's training one specific thing for my opponent, and that changes me, and that changes what their game plan should be. So I'm looking to fight the best. I'm training to fight the best, and I'm going to go out. I'm going to try to fight my fight, and when he can't keep up, that's when I'm going to capitalize and make it my night.
Both you guys are coming off of losses. I wouldn't say you're desperate for a win. No one wants to lose. But do you feel that this is kind of a do or die situation with you?
They're always do or die. It doesn't matter if you're on a couple fight win streak or not. It's always important, and the way I look at it, I'm trying to fight to my complete best. I want to fight perfect every time I'm out there, and that's the goal. That's the end game for me, to go out and just have an absolutely perfect night. And I haven't felt like I had that yet. So no matter where I am, no matter who I'm fighting, that's what I'm going for.
You go out there, you tear him up, great win. Where does that put you? What will be next for you, or is that way too far to think?
I'm not really even thinking about that, It's... Who knows? Whoever gets offered to me, I'll probably fight him. So, it's just the way it goes. Unless it's in New York. I don't want to do that again.